Yes, sir. We back with another one of the biggest freestyle show on the planet, off the grid. Like I said, the biggest freestyle show on the planet with DJ SPINLYFE. Today, we got a crazy one. Stunna Dior, the biggest Dior.
The biggest.
The biggest.
The biggest with the biggest.
The biggest with the biggest.
Biggest on biggest.
You already know.
Exactly.
We gonna get straight into it.
Yeah.
You made this, guys?
Yeah.
Biggest.
Stunna. Yeah.
Talk to him.
Stepping on necks, I've been putting on the pressure. Running up them racks, then I leave it on the dresser. Hoes going deck, gotta call a debt collector. Saying you the plug, but you barely a connector. Case y'all forgot who the baddest in the spot. I've been dropping boards, let them bitches sit and watch. They say I'm too hot, musta call me a fever. And I'm throwing shots, might just drop me a ether. Your man want my number, I just call him a eater. Like what happened to that boy, he just needed a breather. Damn, now you know the procedure. If you ain't getting money, you ain't fucking me neither, bitch. Damn, what happened to that boy? What happened to that boy? Yeah, what happened to that boy after Stunna came out, started murdering boys? First off, Treesh, goddamn, don't test me. Hating on the gram, now this shit is getting messy. He don't hold weight by that nigga tryna test me. Them little ass diamonds in your chain don't impress me. Damn, never let these cowards stress me. See me with the stars, now they wanna be my bestie. Always do it right, cause a bitch is not a lefty. Look up in the sky, constellation where I'm resting. Damn, what happened to that boy? What happened to that boy? Let it breathe. After Stunna came out, started murdering boys.
Damn.
Giannis to these bitches, had to go and get my bucks up. Catch up on these beats, I've been doing this since mustard. Seed out the concrete, niggas know I gotta eat. Running through the bank in my all white Nike cleats. You in Adidas, that's so cliche. I'm in my Yeezy 350 color cheesecake. That's a bag for a cheap state. I get it custom, you in line for this cheap sticks, nickel.
Whew. Like I said, the biggest Dior. Stunna.
Bow.
That was crazy. Crazy.
What happened to that boy?
Woo.
Trying to figure it out right now.
Stunna. That
Yeah,
was
we in the
crazy.
building.
That was crazy. Word. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
You already know.
I was excited. I'm excited to be
Yeah,
here.
we was excited too. We was like, yeah, we got to get Stunna on here. Then
I
Kim
don't get
made
to
it
really
happen.
do this.
Nah.
Nah.
Yeah, because I definitely don't be seeing you out there like that on a freestyle platform. So
Exactly.
this is dope. Thank you.
Thank you.
Word. How'd you get your name? We need to know that.
I feel like it's self-explanatory. This has always been who I am. Who I am
been
is who I
stunning.
am. Exactly. And,
Okay.
you know, I just always love fashion and shit. And people really just call me
Yeah.
Stunna. Like, you always stunting. And it just come from there. I added the Dior myself. But,
Okay.
you know, I've been Stunna Dior for like 15 years. It's really always
Gotcha,
been my
gotcha.
name. Before I was rapping, before it was my name as a model, as a regular influencer. It's always been who I am. So,
And I hear accent. Where you from? Or where you born?
Detroit.
Detroit.
Yeah, I see how you got it like, oh, where you from? Because you know in New York, they always like, where you from? And then they really just mean where you live at. Like, they don't really want to know where you from.
I hear that accent. Detroit. Okay. So what brought you to the New York, New Jersey side of things?
Just like the energy, you know. I was born in Detroit. I lived there for a minute. I lived West Coast for a minute, and like I was missing this energy. Like I feel like I was just missing that energy. It's not the same over there. It's not the
It's a
same.
little slow.
And you know, New York was the only place I just feel like fit for me. So I've been here for like, I'm a New Yorker. You know, they say 10 years. I've been here like 10 years
I've been
almost.
seeing you
know?
everywhere.
Yeah.
I seen you the other night. Matter of fact, Industry Thursdays. You killed that.
Yeah, that was definitely a vibe.
That
Shout out
was
to
a
Kim
vibe.
PR.
Shout out to Kim. You
feel
killed
me?
that.
That was
Hell
a
yeah.
movie. Premiered 2 videos. They
2
out right
videos.
now. Too hot.
2 fire ones.
Too
Too hot.
hot.
Too hot is crazy right now too.
Too hot. That was a movie, you know. We dropped that and Bust a Bag with Lars, you know, and we shot that one with a partnership with Ashton Martin over in LA and Arizona. I was on tour when I shot that video. So that's us, like, we was moving from state to state. That video was shot in like 3 different states, you know what I'm saying, in the middle of like going to shows and like in between everything. So
Got you.
know.
What made you start rapping?
The
How'd you
crazy
get into
thing
this
is
whole thing.
Detroit, you know, music is a part of the culture. So it was just like, I grew up being the girl that's just around all the guys, all my uncles rap.
Gotcha.
Detroit is really just a culture hub for music. I went to performing arts schools growing up. I went to the same school Leah and all the greats went to. You know what I'm saying? I went to Marvin Winans Academy Performing Arts. That's where the Winans family, they have a school that's curated for kids that's just, into the arts and stuff.
Gotcha.
I grew up kind of being in this. I didn't think that, I'm going to be a rapper. Like, that was in my main goal. I really just rap because I was always with my uncles who's rapping. They was outside. We knew a lot of people and just being involved. And I think that, music was just so important to me that I felt like I wasn't going to do it and just, it'd be like, I didn't want to just go and put out not good quality work.
Exactly,
you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So since I've got here in New York, I've been in the music industry, whether it was modeling, whether it was doing something, I've been in the industry the whole time. So I'm privy to, be able to know a lot of great iconic battle rappers that's known me for 10 years. And, that's why I have a lot of support behind my name in the industry, because even though when I wasn't in the studio, I was still in all these guys' sessions with them. I'm still at an input. I was still vibing. I'm still doing their videos. I was very much involved in with the with music and stuff. So I felt like it was just the time is right. Like,
hell yeah, and you killing it.
My people was like, yo, son, why you playing with him? I remember when my bros, like, he was building a studio. I'm in the studio with him every day, and I'm freestyling. I'm helping other dudes come up with bars that's fire. They like, yo, like, you rap, you always rapping with us. Like, why are you playing with him? Like, you gotta
That's
get
what made it come
serious,
natural, because it was always around you. So it was just like, and what artists did you listen to coming up?
I feel like in general, from what made me start rapping and who I just like in general. Like,
a little bit of both.
I listen to everybody. I feel like, all the greats, Nas, Jay-Z, I love them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because you're from Detroit, so, for me, I want to know, like, a Detroit individual who they listen to, like, because sometimes people be in other places and they don't.
That's if I get like the Cheddar Boys in Detroit, you know what I'm saying? Royce the 5'9". That's if I grew up listening to all of that as well. You know what I'm saying? That was just around me. Detroit supports Detroit heavy.
And then you branched out.
Yeah, but we also was in Detroit listening to a lot of that bars, and that came from New York at the time. You know what I'm saying? So that came from here. So that's what I grew up on. Foxy Brown, my mom was listening to that growing up, you know what I'm saying? And then for me, just the age, and when I was in high school, and that being the Nicki era, the come up and everything, I know word from word, all of, you know what I'm saying? That's what made me, that was first time seeing it. But I'm not gonna lie, I just felt like maybe it was because I didn't see a lot of women in the industry, like rapping and stuff, that it didn't, that's probably why I wasn't like, oh, I wanna be a rapper, because it didn't seem like something that was super tangible, you know what I'm saying? But word for word, I was like, yeah, I wanna be like, you know what I'm saying? I wanna be here doing this. And I feel like, with time and everything, and just like, opportunities open. It's like, okay, I guess this is what my calling was to do, because it felt like I did so many things before. I was so viral for so long before I even got to music that, like,
it made sense.
Yeah, and it's like I didn't get my proper recognition for being viral. Like, I've been viral
before the music.
People look back and they see me in Love and Hip Hop with all these people they see. So it's like that now that I'm doing music, it's like finally, as you creating stuff that you genuinely want to do, then you finally get that, you know what I'm saying, that look.
Yes. So what's new for you? What you working on right now? You got Too Hot going crazy.
Yeah.
A minute ago you got a song with a K Goddess.
Yeah.
Y'all killed that.
Yeah, I got a few features that's out right now. I just shot a video yesterday with Bass Donnie. We got a record called Desperate.
Oh, you
that's
working.
Out right now. I got a record with Cash Money No Baby called Bounce That. That's out now. Bust a Bag is also out now. I'm pushing Never Stop Crazy right now. That's the one that they playing
right now.
And I ain't even dropped
Songs
that yet.
and videos.
Yeah, the song Never Stop, that's going crazy. The Blockwork TV is dropping this week.
Okay.
105 and Easy, all that stuff is dropping, and we coming, we here, you know what I'm saying? So we got all of that that's coming, and videos that's coming behind all of these records that recently just dropped. And then coming into this next quarter, we got some
heavy on
crazy features. I ain't gonna tell you, I got a lot of tricks up my sleeve. I've been working with a lot of great producers, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Cartier. Shout out to all these. We out, we viral.
Yeah, nah, listen, you working. That's what it's about. Because if you just in one lane, that doesn't make sense at the end of the day.
I feel like you can't even just be in one lane these days, because the world is so, like, attention span is so short. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta be able to do more things or people lose interest. You know, you gotta keep it spicy.
Hell yeah. So what's next for you besides the music? What other things that you want to get into?
I'm
you got a lot going on, so I know some things that's on your plate that you ain't touched yet. Like, oh, I gotta get to that.
I touched stuff before I touched it, and I took a break, but I'm gonna be going back.
Okay.
You feel me? So the fashion definitely has been a major impact in my career and what's got me to where I've gotten as well, you know, the image. So shout out to Shop Akira. I just became a brand ambassador for them, as well as Bel Air. I'm official Black Bottle Girl as well.
We gotta get you down with the iconic ambassadors.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Where's that hat at, matter of fact?
Well, yeah, I seen the hat. Y'all gonna bring me out?
We got a little gift for you somewhere.
Yeah, hair so fancy. I got a few new partnerships with, you know, quite a few fashion brands that I'll be pushing content behind as well. So you're gonna definitely see a lot more of the fashion stuff coming, and then the visuals. Like, we're just gonna go crazy this next year.
Your visuals are crazy.
The next year, I'm gonna say, like, I don't know. I did like 40 features like this year. And
this year?
Like this year, that's still
and
gotta
that's
drop.
Not even counting your projects.
Even including my stuff, and I do got some stuff
working
tucked away in a cut. So there's gonna be a flood soon.
It's a flood right now.
This ain't no flood.
This ain't no flood. This just open the doors.
It's a little puddle.
Okay. Stunna working. Stunna is working. What I always like to ask artists is, what's some advice that you want to give to the up and coming artists, and then even the artists that, you know, been in the game, because old person could get knowledge from the youngin'. So
that's a fact. I feel like people just got to stay open-minded and just, like, you know, nothing is really a coincidence. So the way I look at it, if you keep hearing the same thing, that's it's for a reason. It's because it's meant for you to hear from the universe. If you hearing the same thing, that's feedback, whether it be good or bad. Just take what you can from that, and, like, don't be afraid to reinvent yourself, step back out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like people put a lot of time limits on things, and then things happen and they feel like, you know, like I was thinking about that this morning, actually. I was so sad. I was like, man, I watched a lot of people give up on their dreams that I know. Like, in these 9 years I've been in the industry, I've really seen a lot of people come, go, get lit, and just like, or just give up. Like, just straight up give up and fall back.
They don't see the things, you know, that they want to see happen in a time period that they think. So it's like, oh, it's not going to happen.
It's not going to happen. But sometimes that's a sign to use your talent, but in different ways. You can help mold something else. You know what I'm saying? You can help create a new situation, start a new company around that, and bring in other people that's not, a lot of good artists that maybe artistry wasn't good, but they was raw, and you have a lot of connects. Maybe you become a writer for somebody. Maybe you become a stylist. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you don't never know what your calling is.
Exactly.
You give up.
Just don't quit. Exactly. So that's the main thing. Like, that's what I live by. Like I said earlier, I didn't think that rapping was going to be. I realized it. Once I realized it, like, one day it did click. Like, wow, after all of this rapping and like, if that was the case, you would have went to the studio 10 years to really do something. 10 years ago, if I would have known that. Like, I didn't know that, though. So I was modeling, and I was fashion designing.
Like you just said, you didn't know what the calling was.
You don't know it, but I
ain't quit. You didn't give up.
I ain't quit, though.
It came to you. You took that opportunity.
I feel like that's how all people just got to keep moving and keep, you know, building. Don't stop. That's why the next single that's coming out is Never Stop. Never Stop. Period.
Never stop. So you worked with a lot of features. Are there artists that you want to work with that you haven't?
Yeah. I ain't worked with Jay-Z yet.
Okay. Yeah, you want that Jeezy.
Yeah, I want Jay-Z.
Yeah, Jeezy and Stunna, that's going to be crazy.
I need some,
Put it out
Nicki.
there. Yeah.
I need Meg. I need all the girls, really. I need all the girls. I need all the New York girls. Lola Brooke, what's up? We need to cook something up ASAP.
Lola got to come on the show, too.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I love Lola.
I ain't gonna lie.
She's an Aquarius, big gator energy.
Yeah,
I ride with
like,
that.
I ain't going to lie. For me, I like seeing that, like, the female energy with the rappers, especially on, a cypher song.
Exactly.
That should be so dope, but...
I'm glad the world is getting to see this before, because before, dudes was just acting like girls couldn't put their words together with some rhymes. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, I don't even pay that no mind. The creativity is all that matters. It don't matter who it comes from.
And I ain't going to front. Since we here, I feel like guys need to just start stepping their game up. Like, I ain't going to
listen. You heard it, because I've been saying that too.
Like,
a lot of dudes is just they saying some bullshit, and the females is coming in.
Because we have to.
Like, look how you just killed that freestyle.
Calmly.
One take Stunna. One take Stunna. Before we get out of here, let them know where they can find your music at. Let them know where they can find you at. Tell them about your projects. Just tell them.
It's your girl, Big Stunna, the biggest, Stunna motherfucking Dior. You know where you can find me at. You can find me on Instagram at The Real Stunna Dior, period. You can find me on YouTube, Stunna Dior TV. That single, Too Hot, and the video is out right now on all platforms. Go run that up. Never Stop coming real soon.
Run
and
that
if you
up.
don't know who the fuck I am, man, hop on Google, ask Siri, do what you gotta do, cause you late to the party.
Yeah, they late. If they don't know who Stunna
They late.
Dior is,
Facts.
they late. And if they don't know who Off the Grid is, they definitely late. 'Cause
definitely
we the
late.
biggest platform on the planet.
Biggest. Boom, boom,
The
boom.
biggest.
Biggest.
Thank you for coming. You already know. Subscribe to the page. Click that bell so every time we drop, you get the notification that we drop. Tell a friend. Tell a friend. Shout out to the studios of Kearney Point, the biggest platform on the planet. SPINLYFE, we out.